Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know what drives me crazy is things that work and work good. Sometimes people decide they don't use it. See, I was always taught that if something works, you continue to do it until it doesn't work anymore. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of those things that it's a mystery to me. I think about, I'm old school. In other words, i.e., I'm old. But a Run DMC song. Run DMC, for those of you guys who are too young to really know Run DMC were like foreshadowing the future. Run DMC were like philosophers. You know, like Nostradamus, we look back today, the things Nostradamus said way back when, and they fit today's scenarios. Yeah. Run DMC is like that too. Because I remember, money is the key to end of your woes, your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. Didn't you tell me last time that love bought your clothes? It's like that, and that's the way it is. And for those who need me to slow it down, money is the key to end of your woes, your ups, your downs, your highs, and your lows. Tell me last time that love bought your clothes. It's like that. And that's the way it is. Money is the key. And if you got something that's money, why aren't you using it? It's kind of like this. Zeke Elliott runs the ball real good. He runs it real good. But instead of using that, you say, let's take Gilmore and we're going to make him our running back. Now, I'm not saying that Gilmore can't run the football, because I'll be honest, I'd hate to have to try and tackle him. But I can guarantee you it won't work as well as Zeke Elliott will, right? Makes sense, right? Well, here's what's interesting. The Dallas Cowboys did play action. Play action, if you don't know what play action is basically you're making the play look like it's a dive. Like you're going to give the ball to Zeke Elliott. You have the offensive lineman actually blocking like they're going to block for Zeke Elliott. Like maybe you got the guards and stuff pulling. You have Zeke Elliott running towards that area with the hole. You got your quarterback with the ball ready to go ahead and give it to Zeke Elliott, and then he takes it away. What that does is it freezes the linebacker, it freezes the safety. It gets them thinking, oh man, we got to get to the point of attack because we're going to get Zeke Elliott. And then you have your quarterback now either bootlegging, which means he's going, you're actually taking the ball, kind of hiding it, and you're going outside, so that way you are moving the pocket. See, this is one of those things that helps your team when your offensive line isn't doing that good, because you're moving the pocket. You're not giving them a set point. Cowboys, in the game on Sunday, did play action 10 times. 10! That's it. 9 of the 10 plays ended up in a completion. Only one didn't. One was we threw the ball out of bounds because there was nothing there. Of those 9 completions, we had 122 yards. 122 yards. So you can look at that and say, every completion that they made in play action was 13.55 yards per play. It's not exactly chopped liver. You could actually say, if you want to, they averaged 12 yards per play every time they did play action. It's really good, because Dak Prescott, believe it or not, outside the pocket is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Fact. And here's the things that you're doing when you do play action. As you go out there, because the linebackers are froze, because the safety is froze, you got maybe 8 men in the box. Now you got one-on-one coverage with Amari Cooper, one-on-one coverage with CeeDee Lamb, with Michael Gallup. Or you can even put the cornerback on an island, because as you come outside, that cornerback has to either come up to get the quarterback, because everybody else has been sucked in there, and try and tackle him, or he stays with the receiver. It's a no-win situation. If I stay with the receiver, he's got a free lane to run, and then I got to come off of him and get him. If I go after him, he can just lob it right over me to a wide open receiver. That's the kind of thing that play action does. And if you want to say you don't know what you're talking about, you're an idiot. Let's look back at last year. On the Dallas Cowboys, when they did play action passing, more than 25% of the time last year, they won all but one game. All but one. And that was the Minnesota Viking game that you could say that really it wasn't because of the play action that killed them. Because Dak Prescott had 397 yards, 3 TDs. Carson Wentz. Kirk Cousins only had like 200-some yards. It was Dalvin Cook who was running the hell out of the ball and catching short passes and getting yakety yak yards. He ended up having like 170 yards in that game. And in the end, we had a missed field goal. We had our coach take the ball out of the quarterback's hand and give it to Zeke Elliott, who had not had 42 yards in that game. Of the games that we did play action less than 20% of the time, we didn't win any of them. And I'll give you a great example of night and day difference. The first game we played against the Eagles, I want to say that we ran play action 38% of the time, and we beat them 37-10. The second game that we played the Eagles, we ran play action 8% of the time, and we only scored 9 points. So when you've got money that is the key to end your woes, if you use that money, you'll have a lot more ups than downs, and a lot more highs than lows. It's a mystery to me why we do not use the play action more than what we do. I'd like to understand it. I would like for somebody to I mean, seriously, it is all about moving the football where they don't think you're going to be. That's the bottom line in football. They've got strength over there. We got strength over here. Most times it's going to cancel each other out. You need an advantage, and play action will give you that advantage. Use it. Oh, man. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. If you can explain it to me, maybe somebody can explain it to me, why it is that we don't use it, I'd like to know. I'd really like to know. All right. And that's all I have to say about that. So, hope you guys have a nice day. And, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to watch the Doo-Doo Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals tonight. I might do a little live stream just because, well, I'll be watching the game. Might as well talk to you guys. It ain't like it's going to be something that really matters as far as football goes, but hey, it's something to do. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.